Hi, this is Richard Chamberlain, and welcome back to the Protecting Your Family's Future podcast. This is episode number 117. Today, we're going to be talking about the first thing that you need to do in order to make a good estate plan. When you're thinking about doing an estate plan, you may wonder, well, how do I get started? And really, the first thing you need to do before you meet with anybody, before you speak with anybody, is you need to take inventory. And that is a couple of different there's a couple of different aspects to that. Number one, you need to look at what your assets are. You also need to look at what your goals and objectives are. So you take inventory of those things. The idea is the estate plan that you end up doing and the tools that you use will be different depending on what your assets are and what you need and want to accomplish for the estate plan itself. So, on the inventory of your assets, you need to take a look at, and at the beginning stage, approximations are perfectly fine. But you need to look at what do you have in bank accounts, checking savings, money markets, CDs. You need to look at real estate. You need to look at investment accounts that are not qualified accounts, not retirement accounts. You need to look at retirement accounts and keep track of all of these different types of assets and what you have in each category. The way that you plan with a retirement account is entirely different than the way you plan with real estate. If you have one home, then that's an issue. If you have one home and five rental properties and one commercial building, that's going to be different issues associated with that. So, knowing what it is you have and then being able to provide that information to your estate planning attorney when you meet is going to be very, very helpful. You'll be able to get the best advice possible. Now, looking at your goals and objectives, the tools that you use will vary depending on what you need your plan to accomplish. For example, do you want to avoid probate? Do you want to have the money held for younger beneficiaries until they're older and more mature? Do you have a beneficiary with special needs? Do you have a beneficiary with addiction problems? Do you have a blended family? So, looking at all of these different issues will help you kind of take inventory of what you need your plan to accomplish. So, as you're thinking about starting this process, take inventory of your assets and your goals and objectives. That will really help you through the process and getting started and get you the best advice from an experienced estate planning attorney. Now, on our website, we have a free estate planning checklist that's available for download that will walk you through the 13 steps to make a good estate plan. The number one step is take inventory. There are some worksheets in that checklist that will help you take inventory. So, as I said, that's a free download available on our website. I encourage you to take advantage of that and use that, even if you're not in Ohio or in Michigan, that will help you. So go ahead and check that out. I'll put the link to that in the show notes. So I hope that's helpful for you today, and we'll see you again next week. Thanks.